I'm Lisa Cross. I'm a travel agent with FTM Travel. We are an agency specializing in Disney destination travel, and I live right here in Mountain Brook, Alabama. We handle Disney destinations all over the world, including Aulani, the Disney resort in Hawaii. Actually, in the process right now of booking a trip to Disneyland Paris for someone. We do Universal Studios, as well. But our agency has actually what they call earned our ears, which means we are an authorized Disney planner, which means that we've been authorized by Disney to use that designation, and because we're specially trained in Disney destinations in all of their different resorts, what's the best fit for our clients. Disney World is just a huge vacation that almost everyone with children wants to take. And it is magical. The children see those characters, they see the castle, they see the fireworks, and it's all just bigger than life to them. And by the same token, adults can sort of be a kid again and enjoy that magic through their children's eyes. But Disney's huge. It has over 20 resorts. 4 parks, 2 water parks, so the information that's out there can be just overwhelming for someone who's trying to plan that trip. And even if you've been before, it takes a little work to get that trip planned. So people come to us to help them sort through that information, or so they don't have to deal with all those details. There's a lot of information to have to sort through, and having a travel agent that knows Disney and knows all the ins and outs of best time to go, what are the budget implications, where's the best resort to stay for your group, whether that's adults or children, and we just help you sort through all that, take care of all the details so that you can focus on packing your suitcase and having a wonderful trip. I started going to Disney when I was 12 years old. My parents took us my brother and me, the year after the park opened, and my parents loved going. They loved seeing my brother and me experience it for the first time. They enjoyed it so much that we went back year after year, and every year we'd take a different group of kids with us, cousins, kids from the neighborhood. My parents just love seeing people experience Disney for the first time. So that sort of put that seed in me early. But when my kids came along, I immediately started going again. I took my son for the first time when he was 2.5, and I was pregnant with my daughter. I can't say actually that was my best trip ever, but I've been going back ever since. And my daughter went for her first time when she was 6 months old. So I've been going for years. So through all those years, I became pretty much an expert on being able to research all the hotels, to know everything that was down there, just the experience. So I started planning for myself, and then as friends would go, they would come to me and say, help me do this. I don't want to do it on myself. I don't know where to start. So I would sit down with my friends and help them go through what they wanted, and basically helping them do what I do now as a professional. Then I had a friend of a friend. I had a friend who is a friend of my agency's owner. She heard about what I was doing on an informal basis, and she got in touch with me, and we started talking, and we found it was a match made in heaven. It was a perfect chance for me to start doing on a more professional level what I'd been doing informally for a long time. First of all, I love this community. I love being in Mountain Brook. It's been a great place to raise my family. Now that I am back in the workforce after being retired for about 4 or 5 years, I want what I do professionally to be a part of this community. And to me, that meant being a member of the Chamber. I've always, even before I was doing this, I kept up to date on the Chamber's newsletters and that sort of thing, and I admire what they're doing. I want to be a part of that. Mountain Brook's a wonderful place to raise a family. It's very family oriented. People here care about each other. I think I've loved, as my children have grown up in the Mountain Brook school system, if I was ever running late or had to be out of town or anything, I knew I had 4 or 5 other mothers that would jump in there and help out. And there's just a sense of community here. People like to shop local. People like shopping in the businesses here and supporting our community. We know the people that own the businesses. When we go into a business in Mountain Brook, more than likely, you know the owners or the people that are working there, and they know you. And that's a wonderful feeling to be. It's that same small town feeling that I grew up with, and I like being a part of that. We try to make it so that when you get on that airplane or get in that car to go, that you don't have any more worries. All you've got to do is get there and with the comfort that everything is already taken care of. I'm going to check and recheck everything before you go to make sure all your reservations are in order. When you get there, if there's a problem, you call me and I'll get it straightened out with Disney. But we want you to have as mindless a vacation and as easy a vacation as you possibly can, because it's not easy going on vacation, particularly when you have children. It can be stressful. So why not take as many of those details and as much of that stress and put it on me and let me make it easy for you. You can reach me, the best way is through my cell phone, which is 440-9200, or Lisa at ftmtravel.com.